Gran Canaria was one of the very first destinations to welcome British tourists way back in the 19th century. The appeal then was the year-round warm climate, and that's still the case today. Boom time came in the late 60s and 70s when the resorts along the beautiful beaches in the south of the island couldn't grow fast enough. Those resorts are still the magnet for most visitors, and yet there is so much more to see. I took a tour to discover another side to Gran Canaria with local guide Armando.
We've literally driven about 10 minutes from Playa del Ingles. Oh my God.
In 10 minutes,
It's
that's
amazing.
what we see. In 10 minutes you have a Grand Canyon.
Yeah.
This is the Grand Canyon of Gran Canaria. It's called the Valley of the Thousand Palm Trees. The island of Gran Canaria came out from the sea about 14.5 million years ago. And well, then there was a process of eruptions. Yeah, so it was a layer of lava and another layer of lava, and another layer of lava that formed the island.
The interior is volcanic, but by no means barren. We stopped to take a closer look. I'm not sure I would have noticed them all without a guide, but here we found avocado trees, pomegranates, figs and more.
Here you see the prickly pears and you see those white spots. That's the cochineal. It's still used as a colorant for lipsticks, Campari, for coloring medicines, etc. And it is this bag here. It is like a bag, and look at what happens. This intensive red.
Wow.
And that's what they use. What's used for making the colorant. Yeah.
Next up was Fataga, one of the many small villages dotted throughout the interior. This is perfect cycling and walking territory. There are endless well-marked trails and many rural hotels to stay in, most with spectacular views. The unique scenery in the very centre of the island is named the Petrified Storm, in reference to its violent and spectacular shapes.
Well, so here we see the Petrified Storm. Look, all of those rocks, the forms they have, all product of the eruptions that happened here millions of years ago. This is all called a caldera. This is called the Caldera of Tejeda, sacred mountain of the former inhabitants. That is the Mount Bentayga. Over there, the big one is the Roque Nublo, and the other one is the Monk. And this is the valley facing west of Gran Canaria. Yeah, on the other side is the place of La Aldea.
This has to be one of the most impressive sites on the island, isn't
Yes,
it?
yes,
Yeah.
I should say.
Yeah.
Yes.
Heading further north, the landscape changes yet again.
This is the part of the island facing north. Yeah, so the north gets much more humidity. In summer, well, we are in summer now,
Yeah.
and look at the landscape.
And we've gone from the drama of the arid, dry, volcanic landscape to this amazing,
And from-
lush,
yeah.
fertile land.
And from the Petrified Storm, that is a rather dry too.
Yeah.
My exploration of the island ended in Las Palmas, in the north of the island. More flora and fauna in the city's botanical gardens, the third largest in Spain. Las Palmas is the most populated city in the whole of the Canaries and is steeped in history. As the last port of call for the Spanish colonisers heading out to the New World, their legacy remains, as do the deep and fascinating connections with today's Spanish-speaking world. History is really all around you here, especially in Vegeta and Triana. Linger over lunch in a courtyard restaurant. Explore the colourful markets where the island's exotic produce is proudly displayed. And maybe when you're done with walking, chill out on the city's Canteras beach. They call Gran Canaria a miniature continent. And as I found, there's so much more to see beyond the beaches. The contrasts of landscape, lifestyles and character within such a small island is truly staggering.